In last class, we started to discuss about the list comprehension. That was our last topic in the last class. So we have seen comprehension means we are just combining two or three line of codes into a single code or single statement. Okay, that is the meaning of comprehension. And we have seen how to do in the list. Okay, there is many operations how to adding into the element into the list. Okay, based on certain conditions. Okay, so what are the advantage means? One is code reduction, and next one is execution will be a little bit faster compared to the normal code. Okay, it's a way of writing to in the reduced form. That is one of the concept. Okay, today we are going to see about the one of the important concept, that is how to create a 2D list. Okay, 2D array we have seen. Okay, array we have discussed, and single dimensional array, it's like with a list. Two-dimensional array we learned it, that is the rows and column. We have seen the example. Okay, can you able to recall that? Two-dimensional array, three-dimensional array, we have seen some diagrams. There is some pictures. Have you seen that? I mean,
Yes,
can you recall that? Oh, yeah. Likewise, we are going to create now 2D list. That is two-dimensional list. Okay, that is our concept today. As a first part, we will discuss it. Okay, let you go to the class. You can see nested list or two-dimensional list. Okay, the 2D list here we can call it as a nested list in Python. Okay, you can see for an example, list one, it's contain 1 2 3, it is a one list. Okay, list 2 equal to, you can see the slide, list 2 equal to 10 comma 20 comma list 1. So a list contain another list, that is we already know, that is called nested list, that we discussed in the chapter 2 also. Okay, so nested list, how to access the value in the, this is a normal linear list. Okay, for example, if I want to access the first number, first element means 10, I want to access, that is index is 0, that is the list name of index. List 2 of 0, if I print means, then the first number will be, the first element will be get printed. Okay, so second element likewise. You can see the third element. What is the third element? That is as per the syntax 0 1 2. What is the third element in the list 2? Hello, what is the third element in the list 2?
List one, sir.
List 1.
list
The
means
list 1
one,
contain,
two,
yeah, yes. The list of
Nested.
one, the list 1 again itself, it contains three sub elements. What are the things? 1 comma 2 comma 3. Okay, suppose I want to access the particular one alone, if I want to access means, what might be my statement? How to write the indexing?
Sir,
List
two of
2 of 0, 2 of 1, 2 of 2. Likewise, we need to access the individual element in the nested list. Okay, that we have seen in the chapter 2. Okay, yeah, in the chapter 2 we discussed. Okay, now we are going to particularly how to implement the two-dimensional list, that is a 2D list. Okay, likewise, we are using in your math, you might use the matrices, one chapter is there, no? So with that things we can create it. What's it? By using the 2D list, we can create the matrices. Okay, let me see that. Okay, you can see the next line, two-dimensional list. As you know, because you are a math student, everybody, you know that. I think the chapter is completed now in your math syllabus. Matrices is,
yes, sir.
completed.
yeah, fine. So that was a very easy chapter, and I think they may take it as the first chapter itself, because very easy chapter. And you can see this. This is a list. For let me talk about in Python. A list contain nested list. In the nested list, you can see 20, 40, 60. It is a one list. Okay, and 5, 10, 15. It is another list. Likewise, the third list. Okay, so the entire list, the list itself present inside another list. There is a nested list. Okay, it contains three elements. Okay, so how the elements is represented means, you can see row and column. That what we discussed in the two-dimensional array. The two-dimensional array means the array may contain the element, it holds the element based on the row and the column. Okay, let me see. For example, what is the address of this? Our address in array, we should say it is address, but here we should say it's a subscript. How to call this element means 0 of 0. You can see, for example, my list, the 20 will be, if I want to call the 20, call means if I want to use the value 20 means, how I can make the print statement? There is a print statement means print of my list of 20, sorry, my list of 0 comma 0, because 0 is the first, you can see row, this is the first row, 20, 40, 60 is a row, 0th row. Okay, 5, 10, 15, that is the first row. Okay, 9, 18, 27. There is a second row. Can you understand this? The vertical lines, sorry, horizontal lines are called as row. Okay. Now vertical lines, let me come to that. That is called column. Okay. 25, 9 in this vertical side, I am saying. Okay. 40, 10, 18, 16, sorry, 60, 15, 27. So these things are called as columns that we have to access it. So what is the column name means? Zero and first column and second column. So totally 3 rows and 3 columns are there. So first row is start from, as you know, that 0 only. So 0, 1, 2. Here column also 0, 1, 2. So 20, if I want to access the element 20 means I have to write list name of what is the row. Row is 0th row. Okay.
0 of 0.
Yes, 0 of
0.
again. Which is the column number? What is the column number? That is also 0. Okay, 0, comma 0. That is 0 of 0. If we give means, then it will access the first element. Okay, let me will ask another one question. If I want to access the 10, what might be the statement?
1, comma 1. 1.
Very good. 1, comma 1 is the first row and first column. Not zeroth column, first column. As per index time, we are seeing. Good. Very good. I hope you understand that how the elements are stored in the matrices way. Okay, in the matrix, how the elements are stored. Likewise, in Rest also, we can access the same thing. Okay, we are saying it's a 3 by 3 matrix, isn't it? You are saying 3 cross 3 or 3 by 3, the matrix you are saying, isn't it? Is it or not? You are calling like that,
Yes,
no?
sir.
Okay. Let me go to the next one. Two-dimensional array, ragged list. What is ragged list means? A list contains irregular shapes. That is irregular forms of data. That is called ragged list. Let me see. You can see that different shape. That, for example, you can see. We cannot say that in which order. We cannot give an order for that because it contains 2 rows. Sorry, 2 rows it contains. 0th row and first row. That is fine. Okay. Elements are there. There are 3 columns are there, but in the second row it contains 2 columns of data only. Okay, so we cannot come to a list. This type of list is called as ragged list. Okay, this is one of the important question. What is ragged list means? We have to give this example. Okay, a list a list contains irregular rows and columns. Okay, that is called ragged. Okay, I hope you understand. Let me come to the program. Okay. Now, how to create a matrix? For example, just if you want to store your data, or because you are a math student, that's what I'm saying. How to store the data in the form of matrix means very simple. By using this program, we can easily print it. Okay, first I will tell that we are getting the row. How many rows we want to enter? That we are getting in R, and column value we are getting, that is C. Okay. For example, let me take row value is 3, column value also 3. Okay. So if I like to create a 3 by 3 matrix means I just given row value also 3, column value also 3. Okay, now you can see MAT, that is mat equal to one empty list is what it was created. Okay, then we are using the nested for loop, the outer loop, that is called I for loop, for I in range of R. So what is R value? 3. So what may be the iteratable I value? 0, 1 and 2. Okay, so then you can see this R, that is capital R equal to another one empty list. Okay, now you can see for J in range of C value also 3 we given, for example. Okay, then J iteratable value also what? 0, 1 and 2.
0, 1, 2.
Yes, now we can see first time the loop is executed means the I value will be what will be assigned? What is the first time the I value?
0, sir.
0. Okay, now J value also first time 0 will be assigned. Yeah, now you can see val equal to, we are getting an input from the user, that is int of input of enter the value, that is we are giving the print statement itself, just it is a print statement, string of I plus string of J, that is 0 comma 0. That's what we are asking to print. Okay, 0 comma 0 means first value. Okay, first 0 is representing row, second 0 is representing column. Okay, so that's what 0 comma 0 value we are getting, that we stored in the first question. Okay, next the loop is not completed because C value is what? 3, no? So 0, 1 and 2. So 3 times the loop want to execute. First time it execute, it gets the 0 comma 0 value. Next, what is the J value? Second time
1, sir.
yeah, while second time the for loop is executing, the loop J value becomes 1. Okay, now what is the thing? I value is still 0, 0 comma 1. 0 comma 1 means first row,
Sir,
column. Yes.
sir, where the capital are defined, sir?
I didn't get your question properly.
Capital or in first for loop, it is where defined, sir.
It is not defined. We are defining here itself. It is empty list.
Okay, sir.
It is an empty list we defined inside of the first for loop, I loop. Okay. For temporary purpose, temporarily we want to store the value. Later you can understand at the end of the program. Okay. Okay. Next we are getting the 0, 1 value also we got. Next j value will be increased. That is 2 now. Then I value is always 0 only. Okay. 0, 2. That is we got 3 values. Okay. Then what is the thing? C value is what? 3. So 0, 1, 2. 3 times the loop is executed. The inner for loop is over. Okay. Every time the value will be added to the R. That's what I'm very important. I forgot to say this. R dot append of val. So every time the value will be 0, 0 value. That is we are entering 1 means that number will be added to the appended to the list. R is the empty list. No. So 1, 2, 3. Suppose I given the value means 1, 2, 3. The 3 values will be added to the R. R is a inner list. You can see inner empty list. Now we stored the value also. Okay. Now you can see mat dot whenever the inner loop is completed means that is a j for loop is completed means after that you can see what math dot append of R. What is R? R contains what? 3 values. What the user entered. Suppose the user enter 1, 2, 3 means the R value contain 1 comma that is 1, 2, 3 as a separate list, a separate value. That 3 values together because R is a list, no. So that list is appended to the math list. That is a math list, the empty list. Okay. So now,
List, sir.
yes, I didn't get it.
Nested list.
Not nested list. See, what is the R value? R might contain at the end of the thing. What will the R list may contain? For example, the 3 values we are getting no by using the statement val statement, isn't it? By selecting
Yes,
statement.
sir.
So that's what we are getting. Suppose the R value suppose be given 1 comma 2 comma 3. So 1 will be separate value in the R. Okay. 2 will
Sir,
be separate value in the R. 3 will be separate value in the R. Yes, yes.
I'm saying about math, sir. MAT.
Yeah, that's what yes, I will complete it. You can understand that. Okay. For example, we stored no. Now all the 3 value will be a single element that we are appending into the math. Isn't it? That's what your question is, it?
No, sir, I asked math is a nested list or
Not
list and list.
nested list. See, you can see math is the empty list. Of course, we are going to create the nested list. Yes, I understood. Yes,
Appending.
correct. We are once appended means it will become a nested list. Correct. Okay. So you can see now R value, that is the capital R, the 3 values will be stored in the math, that is appended. Append means we are added to the math is the empty list. No. So in the matrix list we are added the value, that is a 1 element. Okay, that is a three element together we store as a single element. Okay. Now you can see the outer for loop only, sorry, inner for loop only completed. Outer for loop I values become 0 only. Now I value will be iterated, I value will be 1. Okay. Again R will be empty list. Okay. Now we are redeclared R equal to empty list. Previously it may contain value. Now it is all the value will be erased. Now R is a empty list. Now again we are using the for loop J. Okay. J value will be 0. Now what is I value? Second time while the I is executing means 1. So 1 comma 0, that is first row, first column. We are storing the data. Okay. Likewise, j value will be iterated 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2. Okay. Once the j loop is completed means all the value will be added to the math as a single element. Okay. What is the use of this R list means? R is empty list. No. So what is the use means? It is receiving the 3 values. Suppose a number of values we given. Okay, column values for understanding. The column value it will receive, that column value together it will store as a single element in the main list. What is the main list? That is the matrix. Okay, so that's what mat equal to empty list we declared. Okay, so the second value also as a nested list, it will be stored in the mat. That is a matrix. Okay, next I value will be increased. That is I value is 2. Last time the execution. Okay, 0, 1, 2. Na, for example, the row value is 3 means. Okay, so that's what the R value. Okay. Small r I'm saying. Okay, let me come to the conclusion. Again, the j value will be 0. Then what is the value? 2 of 0. Now our I value is 2. No, it will be get incremented. No. So what is the thing? 2 of 0, 2 of 1, 2 of 2. Okay, all the value will be stored. Again, that value is also appended as a single element in the matrix list. Okay, so in this way we are getting the elements as in the form of matrix. Okay, now there is a very important how to print. That is only it will represent how that element will be get printed. You can see for I in range of r, that is 3 only. For j in range of c value also 3 means print ij. What is ij means? 0 comma 0. First value is what? 0 of 0. No, the first value will be printed slash t. You know that tab, the space will be printed. End equal to space. That is next. What is the use of this statement? End equal to space if you give means next to print statement, whenever it is printed, it won't print in the next line. Instead of
Continue on the same line.
yes, continuous. It will print in the same line. Okay. So again the for loop is not completed. I value will be 1, I value will be 2. Okay. So 3 times it will print it. Once the j loop is completed, print the empty, or else we can use slash n also. Okay, it's up to us. So we are giving the print the empty print, so it automatically come to the next line. Okay. Then I value will be increased. That is now I value will be 1 and j value will be starting onwards 0. Okay. So 1 comma 0, 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2. Likewise, all the 3 value will be printed. Again, come to the next line. I value will be increased. Now I value will be 2. Likewise, it will print that. Okay. And the last we can get the matrix likewise this. One minute, I will show this. What we discussed, no, you can see this. We can get this matrix likewise in this picture 20, 40, 60. No. So we can get that element in that. Okay. In the form of matrices. Have you understand this program? Have you understood?
Sir.
Yeah. So this is the way we can create a matrix, or we can store the element into the, in the matrix form. That is the concept. That is called as 2D list. That is 2-dimensional list. Okay. This is the program. Just go through it. Okay. With this program, once you received the matrix means you can do whatever operations. Okay. For example, there are I think 12 type of matrices are there, isn't it? I don't know. That's what I'm asking you. Is it 12 types are there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can somebody say that what are the types? I know little bit only. Adjacent matrix, opposite matrix, and what are the thing? Opposite side. Transpose matrix, square matrix, some other thing. Rest of the matrix types. Do you know? Diagonal matrix. Yeah. Yes.
Scalar matrix, sir.
Scalar matrix. Diagonal matrix are there.
Identity matrix.
Identity. Very good. Identity matrix. And then
Null matrix.
null matrix. Empty matrix. Okay. Null matrix means it contains all the values to be 0, no? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I think I
Triangular
forgot.
matrix.
Another one is what?
Triangular matrix.
Triangular matrix.
Yes, sir. Upper
Oh,
triangular
yes,
matrix, lower triangular matrix.
Okay, okay. What is that? The triangle shape only the elements will be there. Rest of the value will be
The
zero.
triangle shapes only element zeros, sir.
Triangular element becomes 0, sir.
I didn't get it. I didn't get your voice properly. Yes. Triangular?
Sir,
The triangular elements only-
elements will be there and others are zero, sir.
Okay. Triangular elements are value, others are 0. Good, good. Okay. So these are types of matrix. You can do the types of matrix, and you can do the matrix multiplication, matrix addition, subtraction, all those things and all you can do with this program. I think how will you add the 2 elements? Row into column or row into row?
As usual, sir.
Normal only. Addition, subtraction is
Element.
normal only. For example,
Yes, sir.
0 of 0, another matrix
Subtraction.
0 of 0.
First element added with first element, sir.
Okay, okay. But multiplication alone it is different, no?
The corresponding
row
elements.
into column. I think row into column, I think. So.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That is one matrix is contain only row matrix, column matrix also there, no? It is also type, I think. So.
Yes,
Sir.
Only one row which contain that is row matrix and column. Yeah. Okay, okay. Just recall it. While I was studying that was there, I forgot it. Okay. Okay, like the type of sums, I mean that we can do in the
Specific module is there for running out operations of matrix.
You're asking module? I didn't get it properly. You're asking?
Any specified module is present, sir, for
No,
running
no,
out operations of matrix.
no modules are there. No modules are there. Let you can create it. It's a good idea. Let you can create a module. I mean, just for homework we can do it. Okay. No module are there to create a matrix. Okay. You can create a. I mean, we can create such type of things. We can create a module which contain all the functions with getting the types of matrices. We can create a type of matrices also. Okay, very good. Good idea. No matrix, no modules are there for. I think Harit. Okay,
Okay, sir.
yeah. Rest of the students, do you all understand this program? I mean, this current
Yes,
program?
sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. Okay, let me go to the next topic. 1 minute. So this is the concluding session of I will just tell in a nutshell. In this third one, I mean the sixth chapter, data structure, three concepts we are going to see. Okay, first is linked list and stack queue. The three things. Okay, tree and graph. It is not in our syllabus. Okay, that's what I'm going. It is not there. But we are going to discuss about this thing. The linked list, using the list, we will created these things. I mean, we have seen all the operations in the list: adding, inserting, deletion, searching, and yeah, all those things. Traversing the list. Now, how to print or how to use the 2D list. Okay, these things and all we have used. Okay, next concept is very important: stack and queue. This is one of your practical program, students. You note down this program. This is one of your practical program. And stack and queue, upcoming two concepts also. Whatever we are going to discuss, everything will be a practical based program. Okay, 100% sure. One in the question paper, without that stack and queue will not be there. Definitely you will have one program. Okay, stack and queue in this concept, because data structure is different one. That's what from Python they will ask one question, and from definitely we can expect this data structure one program. I mean one program from this concept, from this chapter. Okay, then another two or three programs from SQL they might ask in the practical, both practical I'm saying. Okay, okay, let me go to the next slide. Okay, this is the last slide of this PPT. That is just slicing the list. You know that slicing, how to do the slicing the list. That is we already studied in that. I mean, we have seen the chapter 2. Once again, we will do it. For example, it's a 2D list. Okay, that's what we will have a recap. Okay, my list equal to, you can see it is a one element, first element, and the 21, 22, 23. That is the second element. This is the third element, and 19, 21, 40. That is the next element. That is the fourth element. So len of this list is 4. What is the index means? 0, 1, 2, 3. These are all the index for this list.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now you can see this print my list of, you know that the syntax: start, stop, skip. Slicing. Yeah, slicing syntax I'm asking. Start colon, stop colon, skip. Okay. So for
Step.
example, start we didn't give anything. That's what it will take as a 0. Okay. 0 colon 2. What does it mean? It will start from 0, end with 2. So upper value, upper
2,
limit is 2. So that's what
2,
it will print only the first two elements. That is 20, 30, 40, and 21, 22,
21,
23.
22, 23.
Yes, you can see in this output also. I'm selecting this. Okay, so likewise it will print. Okay, next thing is, you can know that 2 colon, it will start from 2 and end
Then
with, we didn't mention the end value. That's what will happen. It
till
will
end
go.
it will.
Yes, correct. And the last one is just printing how to use the nested things. Okay, second element we are asking to print. What is the second element? 20 is there. This is the first element. 20, 30, 40 is the first element. 21, 22, 23, there is the second element. Third element is this one, the 100, 150, 200. Okay, so in this thing we
200.
are asking to print 1, but it is invalid because 2 we started, we didn't give the n value. That's what will print all the elements. Okay, that is a concept. Okay, just is just for slicing, how to do the slicing in the 2D list. Okay, normal list you know how to do the slice. Just you want to know the internal things. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, students,
Sir, can you show that stack program alone again?
I didn't get which program.
That stack program, sir.
Stack program so far we didn't discuss. No, we have to
You
going
showed before of program, no, sir.
which one? This one. This one.
Okay, sir.
No, you are you asking this program?
No, sir, no, sir.
And then which one?
Sorry, sir.
Okay, We didn't see any stack program. We are going to discuss. That is, we have
Practical.
practical. Yes, that binary search and this one only I said that. The question might be asked, create a program, write a program to form a 3 by 3 matrix or 4 by 3 matrix. Okay, such type of questions might be asked in your practical. That's what the question. Okay, and they may add. That's what I am saying. Addition, subtraction, multiplication. How the question might be asked in practical? No, get the just write a program to get the to form a 2 matrices, and finally write a program to print the addition of 2 matrices or subtraction of 2 matrices or multiplication of 2 matrices. Likewise, such type of programs might be asked in your practical. That's what I'm saying. This is a basic. So in this basic program, you know how to get the value as in the form of matrices. Okay, so you know, for example, 4 by 3 matrix means 4 rows 3 columns. Okay, likewise we can get it. We can, by giving the input, we can easily create a matrix. Addition is just joining the 2 values. For example, mat, this is a mat 1 and mat 2. If it is there, means mat 1 of I comma j plus mat 2 of I comma j. Likewise we can do the addition, subtraction, multiplication. I think row into column wise we need to multiply. Am I right? Because I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is it right? Multiplication,
Yes,
matrix
yes, sir.
multiplication is first row and
Row
first
in-
column. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Correct.
No, sir, somewhat different, sir.
Yeah, I think so. That is first row and first column. Okay. That is, for example, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. The second matrix I'm saying. Then 0, 1 and 0, 1, 0.
Sir,
Yeah.
first take the first column elements from one matrix
Okay.
and multiply it with all the rows and add it. Likewise, we have to do.
That's what I'm asking. Can you explain that? We want to take one row, first row, and we need to multiply with all the columns.
Yes, sir. And
Then
add it.
we need to add it. Yeah, all the things we need to add it. Then second row and all the columns.
Yes, sir. Likewise, sir.
Then finally we will get the same values. That is same
3 by 3 matrix.
3 by 3 matrix. Yes. Good. Okay. Likewise, we have to create the program. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Let me go to the next concept. 1 minute. Just a minute. One minute. Step. Okay. Now we are going to the second part of this data structure. That was, Harith, better you unmute it, stop video. So, okay, let me go to it.
It was.
Okay, so you can see data structure 2. That means first thing we discuss about the list. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the stack and the queue. That is the concept. Okay, especially we are going to discuss about stack and first part. Then we are going to the queue. Okay, let me go to it. Okay, before we are going to it, we have a very short recap. I will ask one thing. That is, how many ends are there in stack?
Answer.
Only one end, sir.
Only one end. The top, that is, the end is called as top. Okay, or else peak. We can say it is any one word. Okay. So, and next thing, pop is what? What does mean pop in stack?
Taking out the elements.
Adding.
Yes, inserting an element into the stack is called as pop. Sorry, it's a push.
Taking out the
Yes. Inserting an element into the stack is called as push.
only top.
Removing an element from the stack is called as pop. Okay, so the stack is worked on the which principle? Last in first row. That is LIFO principle. That is, in this way it is working. Okay, and next thing we know that this is the concepts. And now we are going to see about the little bit new concept. That is, peak means, I already said that, getting the most recent value, the which value or which element be inserted into the stack. Okay, that is called as peak or top. Okay, the top of the value is called as peak. For example, you just recall the watermelon example we have seen in the video, no? One video file we have seen. So
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that one you just recap it. For example, we are inserting first watermelon and second one and third one. Okay, so which is the top of the watermelon? Third is the top. Okay, so
Yes.
peak means
Yes.
top of the value. Top value is called as peak. Okay, that is the third watermelon is the peak. Okay, the arrays will let you into the concept means the which element we inserted or which value we inserted the last element. At lastly, what is the recent element we inserted into the stack? That is called peak. Okay, very the recent is very easy word. The most recent value. Okay, let me see overflow. Overflow means it is a situation. For example, a stack may contain three values. Means okay. Let you take the same example. A box might contain the three watermelons alone, but we are trying to insert the fourth watermelon also inside the box. That is called overflow. Okay, there is no accommodation for the new value, but we are pushing the value. That is, we are trying to insert the new value into the stack. That type of situation is called as overflow. Have you understand what is overflow means? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is
Excess
Yes,
element.
sir.
yeah, excessive. For example, in water tank and all, what is overflow means what? We are trying to store more excess of water, but it won't store. It will come out. That is called overflow. Okay. And underflow means that is another one concept. Whenever no element is there, that is the stack is empty. Okay, we are trying to delete it. That is called underflow. Already it was empty. Is it any possible to delete an element? Because no
No,
element
sir.
are there. Yeah, there is no element. We cannot delete that. That type of situation is called as underflow. These two terms are new for you: overflow and underflow. Okay, let me see the program in the upcoming classes. The class is about to complete in 1 minute. Please join it again very quickly. Okay. Okay. Let me, as a continuation of the thing, we have discussed what is push operation, pop operation, and what is stack. Sorry, what is the top and the peak, and last we have discussed about the what is overflow and underflow. Okay, this is
Underflow.
okay. Now we are going to discuss about the core part of the stack. This is your practical program. Just so listen very carefully. Okay, this is one of your practical program in the stack. Okay, so you can see first function. Just directly we are discussing about the function because you want to know the uh, how the stack operation is. Okay, for that for the sake, I'm just directly explaining the function instead of coming to the main program. Okay, let me discuss one by one functions, user defined functions. These are all we are defining our own function. So after that, we will let you go to the main program. Then once again, we will have a very recap about the program. Okay, first function is empty function. This is function. All the functions are user defined. There is no built-in function. These are all not keyword. We can define in whatever way. Okay, whatever name also too. Okay, so this is empty function is used to check the whether the stack means I am already saying there is no array concept. We are going to use the list only. So we are going to check the whether the list, always keep the list in your mind.
empty or not.
Yes, always keep the list operation in your mind regarding the stack also queue. Okay, the same thing. Okay, so let you check the isEmpty function is used to check the list means in our case stack. Okay, the stack is empty or not. Okay, if you want to check means you can see if len of s is a stack, it is a list. Okay, so it is a stack equal to 0, that is length equal to 0 means what is the thing, there is no element in the
Empty list.
yeah, it is a empty list. That's what it will return true. That is, this function will return true. Empty list. If it is empty list means it will return true. If it is not means it will return false. Okay, that is the concept. Okay. Now we are going to the one of the concept is push operation. That is push means what I said, what we discussed.
Adding, sir.
Yeah, we are inserting an
Adding
element to the list. Okay, inserting. We should use the term insert. Okay, insert an element to the stack, that is called push. Okay, here in this function, based on this function, 1 minute. Based on this function, we are using the stack, that is yes, item is the new element which we want to insert. Okay, that is the concept. Let you see s dot append of item. Already s is a list. We are adding a new element into it. Okay, same concept what we done in the list. I already said list operation only we are doing, but the name alone we are changing it. Okay, that is we are adding an element into the stack. Okay, now this is a new for you, top of the stack. Which is top of the stack? If you want to find means, you can see top equal to len of s minus 1. Suppose let I will tell one example for you. A stack contain, you just always remember the watermelon example. Okay, the box. Okay, one and only we can do the operation. Okay, suppose a stack contain 3 elements. Which element is top of the stack? Can you say?
third element.
Third element. For example, which element index? I know I need the index.
2, sir.
Yes, for example, 2 is that. For example, we are inserting watermelon of 0, watermelon of 1, watermelon of 2. Okay. So which is the top means watermelon of 2. That element only or that value will be the top. No. So for that, in order to note down the top equal to len of stack. That is len of s minus 1. Because of index, we are reducing 1 to it. Okay. This you already know it. Okay. Now we are going to this pop function. Sorry, not pop is what is the operation. Deleting an element from the stack. Okay, if you want to delete means you can see they are using we are using nested function. From the function we are calling another function. You can see if is empty yes. What is empty? It is a function. It will call that function. It is, you can see it is defined in the top of the thing. If again if the len of s is 0 means what the function will return?
True, sir.
True. Suppose if true means what? The stack is empty means it will return what?
Underflow.
Underflow it will return. I already said if pop is a one of the operations to delete an element. No, for example, it is underflow. Underflow means what? There is no
No
element.
element.
Yes, there is no element in the stack, so we cannot do it. That's what that condition is called as, or that situation is called as underflow. Okay. So let you see this. For example, this is one of the conditions. Suppose if the stack contains some elements. Okay, 3 elements are there. So len of the list is 3. Suppose I'm example I'm saying. So it will return what? Is empty list. It will return false. If false means if condition is false, no, then else part only execute. No. Hello. Isn't it?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can see in the if condition, what is the condition we set means a function itself as a condition. A function will tell whether the condition is true or false. Okay, that's what I again I'm saying. Okay, else part will execute. You can see the else part. 1 minute. Val equal to s dot pop function. You know that what is the you want we used one method. If you want to remove a list from element from the list means what are the methods are there? Remove method, pop method, del command. In the last
Del.
class also we discussed, no? So one among that is pop. Okay, here you can see pop of we didn't pass any argument. Actually, what is the syntax? Pop of index if you give. So index if you give means that element alone it will delete. Suppose we didn't pass any argument means what will happen?
Last element will be removed.
Very good. Last element only will be deleted. That is our concept. That is called data structure. That I told you. For example, as per the stack, if I want to remove an element, first I want to element what? First I want to remove which element? Last inserted element. Yeah, that's what. In the pop method, I didn't use any argument. What will happen? Last inserted element will be removed. Automatically, it will remove from the list. Okay, that is stack. Okay, so that will be the last element will be removed. That will return into the value. That is value will store it. Okay, it's a variable. Okay, now you can see len of s equal to 0 means top value is none. Okay, suppose it contains, for example, 3 elements are there. We removed one element, so list of the 2 elements are there. Now len of s is 2. If it is 2 means top equal to len of 2 minus 1. So that index is, for example, list name is a means a of 0, a of 1. Okay, that is the top. First element is our, second element is our top element. No, that's what I'm saying. Okay, return val means which element is returned. That is which element is we deleted. Okay, we removed one element. No, actually, that is the use of this function. No, pop function. Pop is operation. We are removing one element. No, so return val. That is val means it contains the which element is removed from the stack. Okay, that is the pop operation. Have you understand this? Is empty, push operation and pop operation in stack. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Rest of the students, everyone
Yes,
understand?
Sir,
Yeah, good.
சார் ஒரு
Yes.
தடவை ஃபாஸ்டா ரீகால் பண்றீங்களா சார்?
This alone or what are the things?
திஸ் அலோன் தான் சார்.
Okay.
அது தொடர்ந்து
Okay.
listen
Okay. Yeah. Okay. For example, I understand. From push onwards, shall I recall it? Shall I do the recap from push operation onwards or from empty onwards?
ஓகே சார். ஃப்ரம் புஷ் ஆர் நோட் சார்.
Okay. For example, in push operation, we are receiving the 2 parameters. One is stack, it's a list. Okay. Item means which number we need to insert or which value we need to insert. Okay, you know that normal method how to insert an element into the list means append method. Okay, so s dot append
Yes.
of we are inserted the element. That's okay. Okay, it is for additional for program purpose. Top means it's a variable. Okay, that variable we are storing in order to know which is the top of the stack. Actually, what is the top of the stack? The last element is the top. No, for example,
Yes.
let me example, the stack is empty. We added one element. So which is the top of the element? The last inserted
That-
element only, no. For example, stack, the box is already
Yes.
2 watermelons. We are inserting the third watermelon, which is
Okay.
the which we can see, which is the top of the box or top of the stack. The third
Third
watermelon.
watermelon.
Yeah, that's what. Okay. In order to, what is the memory? What is the not
Yes.
memory? What is the index? Len of s minus 1. Total watermelons
2,
are 3. So we need to know the index means index always
3.
start from 0, no? So that's what 0, 1, 2. That's what it
Yes,
will
sir.
be. Okay, for that purpose. Okay. Let me go to the pop operation. The pop operation, if it is empty means already the stack is empty. The box is empty. We cannot do no. So the for that purpose, it will return underflow. For that we are using the isEmpty function. The isEmpty function will return if the len of s is equal to 0 means it will return true. If the len of s is not equal to 0 means it will return false. Okay. Suppose if true means
False.
this statement will execute. Okay. Suppose if it is false means else part will execute. The else part will do the removing operation. That is a deleting an element. That is a pop operation. No. You can see val equal to s dot pop of empty. We didn't pass any argument. So in pop method, it is a default method we discussed in the second chapter also. Okay, the same thing only. In the list concept, we use the pop method. No, the pop method will remove the particular element which we passed as the index. Okay, as argument. Okay, we didn't pass any argument means that pop function or the pop method will remove the last element from the list. Actually, that only we need, because stack we can do the operation inserting or deleting which happen in the which end, only one end. No, there is a concept of stack. No, stack data structure. Ranjit, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
In the stack, the pop operation or push operation, that is inserting or deleting, it should be happen at the only one end. That should be a top end only. No, that
Yes, sir.
watermelon is just a box, you just imagine. Okay, for example, if you want to remove means the last element first we need to remove it. Okay, that will be removed, then that is stored into the val1 variable. Okay, now again we want to know the
Okay.
top element. Okay, if len of the stack is empty means top equal to none, it will store, or else what will happen? Top
Okay.
equal to len of s minus 1.
Len
Total
minus
length.
1.
For example, 3 elements are there, we removed one element. Now what is the length? 2.
Yes.
2 elements are there. No.
That
So what is
2.
the index
Yes,
of
sir.
the top one? What is the index?
1.
1.
1, sir.
Yes, 1. Because inside it, beyond under the 1, what is there? 0 elements are there. That is the index of 0, 1
0.
is there. Then over that only what? Index
Okay.
of 1 will be there. Okay. In the index wise, it is
Yes,
0
sir.
onwards, the value will be started, as you know that. Okay. So finally the method, I mean the function will return the return val. What is val means? The element which we deleted. You can see val equal to s dot pop. The removed method, the deleted method will be stored in val. We are returning the val. For example, in order to print, this element is removed from the stack. Okay, for that purpose, we are returning it. Okay, have you understand this one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let me go to the next one, peak. Okay. For rest of the students, is it okay? Could you able to understand this pop and push operations?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we are going to see about the peak. Okay, peak means what? Can you say what is peak? What is peak?
The top of the
Yeah, top of the stack is
index.
called as peak. Okay, top is otherwise called as peak. Okay, if you want to check whether what is the peak means, you can see if is empty, what the is empty will return. If the len is equal to 0 means it will return
Length
true.
is 0.
If it is len
0.
of the list is not equal to 0 means it will return false. Okay, suppose you can see if the len
False.
is false, I mean true means there is no element means what will happen? Underflow means no elements are
Underflow.
okay, no elements in the stack. Suppose the length is, I mean the if condition is not return something, okay, not then 0, then else part will execute. What is the else part? You can see top equal to
Top.
len of s minus 1. Okay, for example, len of s means what? Count the how many values are there. Suppose two elements
Yes,
are there,
sir.
means 2 minus 1.
Okay, sir.
So top value will be 1. Top value will be 1 means top value 0 also there. This is the last element 1. Okay, two elements are there. Return s of top. Top value is 1, no. So s is what?
Yes,
It's
sir.
the list. S of 1 means it will accessing the second element.
Top.
Yeah, top element in the box. You can just imagine, always imagine that a watermelon example that will be useful for you. Okay, that's it.
Yes, sir.
That is the peak operation in order to know which is the top of the element. Okay, and next one is show. If you want to show all the elements, means you can see if is empty. If empty, if it is empty means, if it is true means no elements are there. That is the underflow condition. Okay, suppose if the stack contains some elements means else part will execute. P equal to len of s minus 1. Okay, that is we are getting the top
Yes,
value. P
sir.
equal to len of s means total element minus 1 in order to get the index. Okay, now print top equal to end, that is endl. That is endl means it just again it will give a space. Yes, continue the same line. Now you can see while t greater than or equal to 0, suppose t value is 2 means, okay, 2 greater than or equal to 0 condition true. True means what will happen? Again print s of t. S of t means what?
First element in
That element, yeah, first element. Yes, first element will be printed. Then arrow mark. Again, it will t equal to t minus 1. T value will be reduced. Now t value is 1. T of 1, that is s of 1 will be printed. S of 0 will be printed. For example, it will print 5 arrow mark, then 4 arrow mark in this. This arrow mark means I am saying this for just for decoration purpose. Okay, so
Okay,
these
sir.
are all the elements are there in the, just printing the elements. What are the elements are in the stack? Okay, that's all. Okay, then it will be printed. Once the while loop is completed means what will happen? The print statement will be empty statement. That is, it will give a line. That's all. Okay, that is the use of this show function. Show means showing all the elements in the stack. Okay, that is the thing. Let me come to the main program. Students, rest of the students, are you listening?
yes sir.
But it is very important. This is one of your practical program also I'm saying. Okay, if a little bit running means you just stop me, there is a let it go slow like this, you can say that. You can see again s equal to, it's the empty stack we given, that's what we are passing yes. Okay, top equal to none. These are all the what type of variable? These are all local variable or global variable?
Global variable.
Global variable, because we declared outside the function. Okay, while true, stack demonstration, that is one for push. If you want to insert an element means push, we want to press 1. If you want to remove the element means 2, we need to press. Peak means top of the element. If you want to know means 3, we want to press. Okay, show stack means what are the elements are there in the stack. The for that we need to press 4. 0 for exit. That is all. We are getting the choice. If choice equal to 1, push operation want to be done means you can see value, which value we need to insert. Then we are calling the function push of s comma val. What is s?
Is this
List. The empty.
Empty list. For this sake, this empty list. Okay, so we are adding, what is val? Val is a then the element or
value.
item which we want to
Element, sir.
enter, that is insert into the stack. Okay, we are
List.
calling the function. You can see this function we already discussed. That's what I defined the function. Now you can see there, what is the thing? S will be passed here, val will be passed to item. That argument will be passed to this parameter. Okay, now it will be added.
Yes, sir.
That's all. The element will be added. Okay, now suppose we want to do the pop operation. Okay, then val equal to pop of s. Pop of s means what? What is s? It's the empty, no? It is a function. You can see
Yes, sir.
pop is a function. I mean, what function? User defined function.
Yes, sir.
Okay, pop of
Yes.
we are calling the function. Okay, now we are going to the function. What will happen if you see? Okay, pop of yes, here we received it, then it will do that. If it is underflow, or else if it is not underflow means elements are there means it will
Pop
remove
control.
the element. Yes, that's the concept.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, now we can see if the choice is 3, peak if you want to know the peak of the thing means. Okay, if value equal to underflow means or else empty stack. If value some other thing means it will print to the top of the thing. Okay, then else 4 show means we are showing all the elements. We already discussed, I think so. You can see this. Just now we discussed. Okay, that one. And last one, suppose if it is means 0, you want to exit means just by that break statement, because we are using inside the while loop. Okay, this is your practical program. 100% this program will come, there is no doubt at all. Okay, how they will ask the question? No, just not inserting the element, not only just inserting an element. Okay, by using the stack data structure, write a program for the library management. This is one of the practical program last year they asked. What is the library management? Can anyone say, explain that? Library, what are the things that I mean, things in the name,
Sir,
what are the operations we are doing? We may,
to asking books for
yeah, for
Number of
example,
books.
rent.
yes, number of books. For number of books means show all the
Topic.
stats. Okay. For example, if you want to insert a new book means push operation. If you want to remove
Push
a book means pop operation, like that.
pop operation.
Okay, so for that we can use the example I'm saying. Likewise, in whatever field they may ask the practical program in the like manner. Okay, not simply just like that. Okay, use this.
Yes.
Okay, tomorrow let me see about the Q data structure. Children. Nice time with you. See you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.